Hey everybody, it's that college football guy. Here another video. Yeah, I'm here in the sleeper and the engine's running. I'll be doing my video tomorrow from home. Because it's a little secret about my home life here. Well, moved into a new place. Remember I told you we moved out from one to the other? Well, the current one, the new one we were in, has bed bugs. Didn't know that at the time when we moved in. So they gave us this little treatments to go in there. It says this crap isn't working, dude. On there, it says get on there. So I basically just said, look, I'm in the middle of the building right now because you're remodeling. I'm the only one in my building. No one else is here. The unit that was next to us had a bed bug infested bed, and your men hid it from you. And they left it on the wall for a week and a half before they took it out, hoping the bed bugs would fall off so they didn't have to catch bed bugs, which they didn't. They went in the walls to come start biting my family. So, yeah, the guys in question, yeah, neither one of them works for the company that my complex anymore. But I shouldn't say well, technically it's not even called a complex. It's a village. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, right? But, so they're deciding to go the nuclear option after I've yelled enough, and they're going to bring in heat treatment from Terminix. Is going to come in and do a heat treatment. 4 of them over the course of the next month and a half. Yeah, a month and a half. This one tomorrow, and then every 2 weeks, 4 of them total. Found out you got to heat the house up to 145 degrees to kill those bad boys. So that means I got to get all my electronics, the aerosol, some of the aerosol cans have to come out. The paintings I have to come out so they don't get damaged. Some pictures who are really old, make sure they don't get damaged. Actually, some of the pictures, I'm actually going to put them in the freezer. They'll be okay. But yeah, it's going to be fun. Taking all the electronics out of there. Repack the TVs tonight. Yes. Not going to be fun. One little note, if those of you who, as all of us were fans and still are fans of Golden Blue Dude, went on his channel today, the family actually broadcasted his funeral services and did a live stream of his services. So if you want to take a look at that, it's up on their channel, so please go check it out and pay respects to him. And again, the GoFundMe is still active and still going. The family needs help because he's not there to provide money anymore. The income's gone. He needs all the help. They need all the help they can get. They're still going to get money from streams from the other ones, but because he's not there, that's going to dip. So let's help out everybody we can. And if you can't donate money, the GoFundMe is on there. The GoFundMe is going to be up. Post that and share it yourself. Get more people to see it so they can help the family out. Every bit helps. So I just wanted to say that. Now we got that out the way. Last of the ACC videos, I didn't want to start doing back to room regular videos until after his services were done. After we all said that see you later, see you again. But this is time to do the schedule preview for the 2023 Virginia Tech Hokies, who had a wonderful 3-8 season last year. Oh my goodness. For those of you who haven't done these in a little bit, well, let's do a refresher for everybody. Preview the non-conference games from last season and this season, which one was tougher. Then I'm going to run through all of last season's schedule. Then I'll run through all of this season's schedule. We'll decide which one's tougher. Remember, they went 3-8 last year, so let's run through the schedule. The non-conference games last year that Old Dominion had. They were Old Dominion. Virginia Tech had. I said that for Old Dominion because their very first game was at Old Dominion. They were home against Wofford, home against West Virginia, and at Liberty. That was their 4 non-con games from last season. This season, they're at home against Old Dominion. They're home against Purdue. They're at Rutgers and at Marshall. Okay, so you skip Old Dominion, that stays the same. You at Old Dominion, at the Old Dominion, we're going to hear that one. So I don't know. We'll see about that one. Rutgers, not exactly, but that's traveling to New York. It's not that far up the road. At Marshall, that's right down the road. Home against Purdue. You're at Old Dominion, home against Wofford, home against West Virginia, and at Liberty. You went 2-2 in your non-cons last season. So let's see. I don't know. This could be kind of a push. Let's look at their schedule from 2022. We got last season. They started off at Old Dominion, lost 20-17. They were home against Boston College, won 27-10. Home against Wofford, won 27-7. They're 2-1. And then what happened? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 consecutive losses. Home to West Virginia, lost 33-10. At North Carolina, lost 41-10. At Pitt, lost 45-29. Home against Miami, lost 20-14. And they had the bye week. At NC State, lost 22-21. That was actually close. Home against Georgia Tech, lost 28-7. At Duke, lost 24-7. They were on the road at Liberty and won 23-22. About a tough win there. And of course, due to the tragic shooting at Virginia, the last game of the season was canceled. Their traditional rivalry. My truck's getting ready to shut off on the auto start because it's uploading my logs right now. So you probably hear it shutting off and the truck do a sudden shake. All right, home this season. Let's see last season's. Let's see real quick here. Last season's key games for Virginia Tech were West Virginia, North Carolina, Pitt, Miami, NC State. Those 5 games, Miami, not really as much, but what has in common with them? They lost every single one. 2 of the 5 were at home. Scratching a trigger in the eye. Now, this season, home against Old Dominion, home against Purdue, at Rutgers, at Marshall, home against Pitt, at Florida State, home against Wake Forest. They get the bye week. Home against Syracuse. At Louisville. At Boston College. Home against NC State. There's the truck. And at Virginia. So you keep Boston College. You beat them at home last year. Now you got to travel on the road. You're playing Old Dominion on the road last year and you lost 20-17. So it's a chance you can come back and win it this year. You played at Pitt last year and lost 45-29. Now you've got Pitt at home. Then you played at NC State last year and lost a close one, 22-21. Now you have them at home, so that's a big game for you. So basically, we look at the non-con games. They didn't play Virginia last year due to the shooting. They'll be playing them again this year. So basically, you swapped out, if we do ACC-wise, you swapped out Boston College for Florida State. You swapped out North Carolina for Wake Forest. You swapped out Pitt for Syracuse. You swapped out, I screwed up. You swapped out North Carolina for Florida State. You swapped out Miami for Wake Forest. You swapped out Georgia Tech for Syracuse. You swapped out Duke for Louisville. I think their schedule's tougher this year. And their key games you got on here. Now, Purdue is going to be going through a new coaching staff, and they had a lot of players leave, so I'm not going to count them as a key game. But Pitt, Florida State, Syracuse, Louisville, NC State. Those 5 games. Three of the 5 are at home. They've got Pitt at home, they got Syracuse at home, they got NC State at home. But their 2 toughest games, Louisville and Florida State, are on the road. Odds are they probably were going to win them anyway, but obviously this is not a prediction video. I'm just doing a run-through on the schedule. But, yeah, this could be... you look at the say they were 3-8 last year, but they beat Old Dominion, lost them last year. You got to play Marshall instead of Wofford. In non-con, you replace Wofford. You replace Wofford with Purdue, West Virginia with Purdue, and you replace Wofford with Marshall. Non-cons actually might be. This may be a tougher overall schedule for Virginia Tech. You only won 3 games last year. This could be a tough road for them to go for this year. But let me know down in the comments what you think about this one. So thanks everybody for watching the video. still weird thinking that he's gone. What do you say? Gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Like this, we brought up in the live stream when they had the comments about it, and him talking about that, Chris would be talking about conference realignments. Is no, after he taking care of his, watching over his family, it's going to be the start of the college football season. I had almost like a daydream, just dozing off in the truck, getting loaded up, that I pictured Chris sitting next to Newt Rockne, trying to politic Newt Rockne into talking to someone at Notre Dame to get Notre Dame to invite West Virginia with them to the ACC. Those who know him, you think he would at least try? I think he would have tried. He may not be successful, but he'd try. He'd give it everything he has with all the passion. Never going to forget you, bro. Not going to happen. Thanks, everybody, for watching the video. Please hit the thumbs up and smash the like button. Helps with the algorithm. Comment on the video what you think of this schedule. What do you think of Gold and Blue Dude? And subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 400 subscribers. Let's get there. So thanks, everybody, for watching the video. I'm kind of waiting for them to clear out the cones because they're paving. They've just finished sealing. They paved this morning the entrance to my yard. So I'm trying to go home. And I got to wait for them to unseal it or basically pick up the cones, which is about 5-10 minutes more. So thanks, everybody, for watching the video. Have a great evening and a great Thursday. And please, if you have a loved one that you haven't talked to, have someone that you haven't said I love you to in a long time, you never know when they're going to be gone. Pick up the phone, shoot them a text, say hi, because you never know anymore. Thanks, everybody, for watching the video. Please be good to each other.